Riley Simpson and I am a research scientist, and today we're going to be looking at a property of water called surface tension with an experiment called dancing cinnamon. So surface tension is when all the little molecules that make up water, they like to stick together really closely, and this creates some tension on the surface of the water so that things can float on it. You may have seen an example of this property if you've ever seen a bug called a water skipper. They have really long legs and they can kind of walk on top of water because of its surface tension. So first, let's gather our materials. You'll need a bowl of water, fill it up to about an inch from the top of the bowl. You'll also need another smaller bowl with a couple drops of dish soap in it, and then some spices. So we're gonna use cinnamon for this experiment. You can also use pepper if you don't have cinnamon. And finally, you'll need a Q-tip or a toothpick. So first, once you've got your bowl full of water, you're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of your cinnamon or pepper in. And you want this to be pretty light. You don't want to have too much cinnamon or pepper in the bowl. So that's probably good. Then you're gonna take your Q-tip and you're gonna dip it in the dish soap. Now you just want a little bit of dish soap on the top, not so that it's dripping off, but so that it's totally covered. And now we're gonna take the dish soap and put it in the middle of the cinnamon. Dish soap has a kind of unique property in that it's able to break up the surface tension of water. So what do you think is gonna happen when we put it in the bowl? Let's find out. So take your dish soap, dip it right in the center of the cinnamon, and look at that. If you can see, the cinnamon really danced away from where you dipped in the dish soap. You can also continue to do that in other areas of the bowl to see how the cinnamon reacts to the surface tension being disrupted. It's because when the dish soap interrupts the surface tension in the middle of the bowl, the cinnamon goes to the outside of the bowl where there is still some surface tension and it looks like it's dancing. So there's a couple of other things you can do with this experiment. Repeat it a couple of times to make sure you get the same result. And then once you have, try some other spices. So if you tried cinnamon, maybe try pepper. Try some different spices from your parents' kitchen. Try some different liquids. Does milk also work same as water does? Does the temperature matter? You could try hot water and cold water. And then you could try different liquids other than the dish soap. Does cooking oil break up the surface tension of water? How about hand soap? So there's lots of things you can continue doing with this experiment. Once you're done, you can just dump all of the ingredients down the drain in your kitchen sink and ask your parents to help you clean up. Thanks so much and have a good day.